Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're gonna make my quinoa and wild rice that I take to lunch every day. Now that I'm back at work, I have to start getting that ready again. This is what I take to lunch every day. It's very simple. It seems like there's a lot of ingredients. You can make it with more or less, whatever you like. But this is what I make it with. One bunch of kale, fresh kale, green kale. I chop it up very fine. About a half a cup of feta cheese, 1 tablespoon of dried dill, a tablespoon of dried cilantro, a tablespoon of dried parsley, again the same tablespoon of dried garlic powder, tablespoon of dried turmeric powder, ginger powder, tablespoon of kosher salt, a half a tablespoon of black pepper, 1 cup of my trail mix here. That's the kale, 1 bunch, already most of it is chopped up. 1.5 cups of quinoa and a half cup of wild rice. Yeah, it's pretty easy, and just enough oil to start the process, and about 4 cups of water for this much quinoa and wild rice. It takes about double the water, so one for 2. And yeah, let's start. Let me finish chopping up my kale here. Here. So we're going to start with about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Turn the fire on. First thing I'm going to add is my quinoa, my wild rice. I'm going to stir those up a bit. I'm not going to cook those with the oil, I'm just going to warm them up, just toast them a little bit. Then I'm going to add my 4 cups of water. So it's total 2 cups of grain to 4 cups of water. Just let this warm up a bit. Move this here to the back. The kale and the nuts I add last, and the cheese. Everything else I add during the cooking. You'll see. I'll show you. And you'll be surprised how delicious this is. Now, I always undercook my quinoa and wild rice. I don't like it too mushy. So you may cook it more if you want. But believe me, this is very good, tasty, healthy, and usually I keep these for at least, I make enough for 4 days at a time, 3 to 4 days at a time. So it does last. So first thing I'm gonna add to my quinoa and wild rice is, like I said, tablespoon of kosher salt, tablespoon of real dry ginger powder, that's the good stuff. Again, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, half a tablespoon of black pepper, my garlic, about a tablespoon of dried garlic powder, tablespoon of dried parsley, tablespoon of dried cilantro, and tablespoon of dried dill. Now, if you have your own herbs that you prefer, it's up to you, but this I find works very well. And I let these toast, and it's already smelling out of this world. Just toast it for a bit. Gonna let this toast for a bit. You can smell it when it's toasted enough. Could take a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever. You don't need to really fry it. We just want to toast it a bit. Let the herbs and the spices, the oils start to stir up, and then we'll add our water. Like I said, we're gonna add 4 cups of water. And it's already starting to spark here, so just give it one more stir. It's already starting to pop. I don't want to burn it too much, I don't want it to pop too high. And that's 1 cup. There. You can see it's already very, very hot. 2 cups. 3 cups. And 1 more. And that's the last cup of water. Put that aside now. Okay. Now we lower the heat. Put it on low and let it simmer. Usually I let it simmer for about 20 minutes. Again, depending on how you like it cooked. The wild rice takes a little bit longer usually, but I like mine, again, I like it on the firm side. I don't like it too soft. So we're gonna let this simmer on the fire for about 20 minutes on low heat, and we'll come back and add the rest of our ingredients. Fantastic. Smells amazing. Now I'm gonna put the cover on, put the lid on, and let it sit for about 20 minutes or so. I'll see you when we come back. It's in about 12 minutes now so far, and as you can see right here, it needs a few more minutes. The rice hasn't opened up yet, but it's pretty near. Maybe 8 minutes more, and we'll come back and check on it again. Been about just over 20 minutes, and as you can see, it's starting to dry up here. All the water has been soaked up. You can, and it's looking fantastic. Look at that. Rice is cooked as much as I like it. I don't like it cooked more than that, as you can see there. It's opened up. I'm gonna turn off the fire now, and I'm gonna let this sit like this until it cools off a bit. Look at that. Looks wonderful. So I'm going to leave this covered. By the time it cools off, all that liquid is going to be soaked up. So it's going to be nice and dry. At the same time, it's going to be fluffy. In the meantime, I'm going to chop my feta cheese. Pretty small pieces. So that's about a half a cup of feta cheese. Just chop it like that, roughly. Again, the trail mix that I use is the same one I use to make my bread. It's got pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, peanuts, raisins, cranberries, currants, some almonds in there, some cashews. And I think that's about it. So once our quinoa and wild rice is cooled off, then we add this in and we stir it up and we let it sit for a bit and pack it up and put it in the fridge. And I'm going to show you that as well. For now, we just wait that this cool off. Let me see. It looks amazing, honestly. And you should smell it. Look at this rice. It's perfectly cooked. See how the grain of rice is. Look at that. See right there? Opened up. And it's not too soft. And it's just perfect. Just perfect. Some people like the rice more cooked. I'm not. I don't like that. I like it more on the harder side. And now let's wait for it to cool off and we'll add all this in. I'll show you at the end what it looks like. And maybe we'll grab a little taste. Okay, the quinoa and rice are cooled off a bit. I'm gonna move them over to this pan here. So just so that we can see what we're doing, we're gonna mix in our other ingredients now. It's time to do that. Again, no waste, please. This smells fantastic. There we go. Let's see this here. I'm gonna fold in my nuts. I'm gonna fold in and fold in. Now, this is a very healthy lunch. You can have it for dinner as well, but I eat it as a salad. I eat it cold, and it lasts a few days. I'm gonna add in my quinoa here. Yeah, I meant to say I'm gonna add in my kale gently. This is one whole bunch of kale that I chopped up here. And the last thing I add, because things need to be really cold, really cool, not cold, is the cheese. So I'll gently fold all this in. And you see how lovely it's starting to look now. And I take a bowl of this to lunch every day. Every day, I never miss. Every day at work, this is what I have for lunch. And it's delicious and hearty and nutritious, and it fills me up. And I feel energetic. There we go. That's the last of that. All my kale has been mixed in thoroughly. I'm going to start adding my feta cheese. I use a goat feta, and just mix it in. This is the combination that I like. You can make your own combination as well, but this works very well, and it's tasty, and it's got all the elements. It's got the calcium, it's got all the proteins. You should give this a try, really. It is very healthy and delicious and filling. There, that should do it. I'm going to pour myself a little plate, try it out. See, enjoy it. Basically, I'm just gonna enjoy it. That's it. So I'm gonna try some of this here. I'm gonna squeeze a bit of fresh lime on there. You don't have to do that, but I like that. And I'm gonna taste this for seasoning. It should be fantastic. Spot on. I'm going to take this inside, sit down, and enjoy it. Take my time. Thank you again for watching. Please do subscribe and like our videos. And until next time, thanks again.